Hi, and welcome to the Rave TV. I'm Linda Kay, and I'm here with Dave of Machine Head.
Hello.
Hello, welcome back to the Rave.
Good to be back.
Thanks, great to have you. And I know you just hit the road again, but how is the Endgame tour going so far?
It's good. It's real early in. This is the third show, and the first night in Grand Rapids was awesome, sold out. We did Peoria the next night, not sold out, but killer show. And back here at the Eagles Ballroom once again, it seems like, I don't know, it's like the Rave is like second home for us almost, like Chicago, Milwaukee. So it's always a killer show here, so it'll be good.
And let's talk about your current album, The Blackening. And it's been said by critics and fans alike as a landmark album for Machine Head. What do you feel about that statement, and do you agree with it?
It's been well received, so that's all you can hope for when you're, we spent a year writing it. We really took our time, and you never know what people are going to think about it, so we worked on it till we were completely happy with it, and after it came out, it just went crazy. We got nominated for a Grammy. We got all the just people across the board were just, loving the record and loving what we were doing, and so it's always a good feeling when people love what you do, because we've been on the other side of that before, and that's not such a good feeling. And when you have people like, we have like bands like Metallica that kind of took us under their wing just because they loved what we were doing with The Blackening, and it's amazing, as artists, like doing really, really what you feel, what you're feeling from your heart, the kind of music, we all four of us are metal fans and have been since we were kids. So to write a pure metal album and have it be received like that is just, couldn't ask for more.
Absolutely, and just seeing it in your fans' faces, the feedback at the shows, that's what...
It's great. We've been supporting the record it'll be, when it's all said and done, it'll be over 3 years on one album, so it's pretty kick-ass.
And earlier you mentioned the Rave Eagles Ballroom as one of your second homes while on the road. Do you prefer playing more intimate club shows? Because I know obviously you've done huge outdoor festivals around the world as well. What do you prefer, if you prefer one?
I think as long as the crowds are there, because when you're playing in front of 20,000 people and it's really not your crowd, it's, sometimes it's cool because you're probably winning some people over. You're not really getting that instant gratification from it. So when they're all there for you, it's amazing. And then again, when you go into a club, we could go literally going from, we went from headlining Wacken Festival this year, which was like 100,000 people. Amazing feeling, to go in the other day. We played this just like a warm-up show up in Long Island, New York, and it was at a place called the Crazy Donkey, and it was like, I don't know, 500 people there, and it's like the same feeling as long as they're going off for you and really there for you. It really doesn't matter.
Oh, very nice. And when you helped form Machine Head, that was nearly 20 years ago. Did you see, or actually predict what would be happening now that you'd still be around, still writing music, still performing on many nights a year? Did you see that in your future?
No. I don't think I think it's, I think any band that starts up is, if you make it past 5 years, that's a pretty amazing thing, 10 years and going this long, it's like, we're fortunate, we realize that, because we've been through, it hasn't always been like it is right now, where people are accepting us and everything. It's like we've had to pretty much kick and scratch and claw for everything that we've got. We've been through those times when, 7 years ago, there was a point where we didn't even know if we were going to be a band anymore. Things were real bad. So, we had no idea. When Rob started the band, I'm sure he had 20 years, no way. There's no way it's going to happen. But, we're super fortunate to still be around.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And we talked about the blackening, obviously, but the special edition was released recently, and that includes bonus tracks and a bonus DVD of videos, correct?
Right.
All right. So do you have any other upcoming projects?
Our video guy Fayaz over there. We're trying to. We've basically just been videotaping everything that we do on the road, like no matter what it is, if it's happy or sad or whatever. We want to do, when the touring cycle for this is over, we want to put together a DVD, and won't really be like a concert DVD. It'll just be kind of like a day in the life of Machine Head, you know. So we want to do that. Or there's a few things that we're talking about doing. Like we've kind of tossed around the idea of maybe doing like a covers album. You know, maybe having some of our fans vote on some songs that.
I know some of the covers on the special edition.
We always do cover stuff. You know, like we've always been when we're doing a headline set, we've always traditionally done like towards the end of the show, we'll kind of like start just busting into cover songs. You know, sometimes like a minute of one, or sometimes we'll play a whole song. You know, so. And lately we've been asked to do a lot of tribute CDs that some magazines over in UK have put out. Like one was for Metallica, one was for Iron Maiden, and now we just did one for Pantera. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well,
Yes.
all right, Dave, thank you so much for joining us today.
Kick ass.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a great show.
All right,
See you
thanks.
soon. All right. And thank you for watching the Rave TV. Make sure to check out Machine Head's current release, The Blackening. And we will see you soon on the Rave TV.